Also, this is a few things that I wanted to give you from Unapologetic Wellness that you can begin to do every day in order to build personal development. We are big in personal development. You'll start seeing a lot of trainings that we'll be doing right here on the segment of Unapologetic Wellness that will assist you in personal development, stress management, anger management, the power of who you are, the power of who you are to ultimately become. So we're excited about that, but I wanted to come on and drop a few lines just to let you know what you can do weekly while you are at your job of employment, or if some of you are making those decisions and you're looking to transition in the next season. What are some things that you can begin to do to prepare for that? How can you begin to build up your mindset to prepare for that? Okay, so first of all, I wanted to say, before I transitioned to becoming an entrepreneur, full-time entrepreneur, I began to journal. I began to journal every day. I mean, when I tell you, my morning routine was of the Tony Robbins and the Tom Bilyeu from Impact Theory, and I love them. Those are my mentors. And what I begin to do in the morning, as soon as my feet hit the floor, I walked out the door and I began to exercise, okay? And it wasn't an exercise where you had to go and spend 1 full hour in doing it. No, I had a 15-minute to thrive. I had a 30-minute to conquer. And in doing those things, I found the ultimate success for Kim. And I was excited about that because I was so driven in my brain after the 30 years of existing. 20 of those years I spent in the gym, exercising. I spent in the gym trying to, have this body that, everybody wanted, and I'm working hard for it. But I wanted to come on and let you know, 15 minutes in the morning, as soon as you wake up. I wake up between 4:30 and 5 o'clock. My feet hit the floor. I go on a 15-minute walk. I go on a 15 to 20-minute walk and run. Okay, at this age, sometimes your knees get older or your body's trying to figure out what's going on, especially women who are dealing with various autoimmune diseases and you're not sure which way you need to move. Walking, walk/run, walk/speed walk is a great way to begin to transition your body into healthiness. And then when I get back, I do prayer time. I am a believer, I am. And I am a pastor, a young adult pastor. And so when I get back, I go into prayer. And after I go into prayer, I go into meditation. And then I do some reading of the Word of God. I do that. Why? For the clarity of my mind. And the clarity of my mind, so I have direction in where I'm going for the rest of the day. After that, I move on, and in that meditation, I'm thinking of I'm thinking of all the things that are coming to me and dropping into my spirit. I want to make sure that I jot those things down. And after I jot those things down, I have an action list that I did the night before. And that action list, I am jumping on it before I even get to work. I'm thinking about who can I call on the way to work? Who can I have on my speakerphone on the way to work? Who can I talk to Marco Polo on the way to work? What are some things that I can do while I'm in the kitchen waiting for my water to boil? Some people also ask, so what do you do in the morning? I'm a smoothie individual, and in my smoothie, either I do various types of greens. I even do a mixed medley, and that mixed medley is just what it means. I go and I get a bag of vegetables, an assorted bag of frozen vegetables, and half of my cup is a mixed medley. And then I mix the rest of it with blueberries or blackberries or some kind of berry, and I add all my little ingredients into it. And if you want more information on what I add in there, absolutely, that's what I do. I can put that link right beneath, or I can come on the next time of a YouTube video and create that smoothie for you. But in that time, I am mentally figuring out, or just not mentally, how am I moving into my day and the momentum that I'm actually going to have in that day. And again, after that, soon as I get to work, I usually get to work at least 30 to 45 minutes prior to me working. And the reason why I do that is because I get acclimated into my environment. I have a book that I normally listen to, or I have a book that I'm reading. Every morning I'm spending at least 30 to 45 minutes reading a book, or I'm listening to the book and I'm taking ferocious notes. Okay? And I suggest to each and every one of you, find a book and start reading it every month. You continue to relive, you continue to grow younger, you continue to exercise your brain just in listening or reading books, even at your age. You know, as you're getting older, age is nothing but a number. So the more you continue to exercise your brain, the better. After that, I jump right into my list of things to do. And I wanted to come on and share that with you because so many people, they get stuck in the routine of this is where I'm going to be for the rest of my life, when in actuality it's not. And when that day comes where you may have to transition, you're going to ask yourself, what have I done to transition? So take out at least 20 minutes after you finish reading that book to begin to write out your vision of what you want to be doing, what you've been called to do. And in reading all these wonderful books, I'll start listing some books below, even start putting some links out there that you can actually go out there and purchase the books. But I put those books out there so that those are books that invest back into who you are. And they help you to write out the vision of where you need to be. You know, right now, should you take more classes? You know, if you enjoy being at your job, great. But how do you enjoy growing at your job? What else do you need to do while being there at your job? How can you grow? How can you get another raise? How can you get another promotion? And I remember the time when I started a position, I got 3 promotions in 1 month, which was absolutely phenomenal. And in doing that, I continue to keep myself active on what I needed to do in my transition. And when I made that transition to actually resign and to begin to do this on my own, I had a plan. And I didn't know I wrote that plan out a year prior to. So right now I'm telling you, take out time. Take out time and begin to write. Take out time and begin to write that vision, make it plain. The Word of God says that for in the end, the vision will speak and not lie. So this is your time and this is your season to do it. Why? Because things are happening quick. Things are happening fast. And when you begin to shift and move, you'll know exactly who you need to involve in your plan. You'll know who you need to call. You'll know who you need to meet up with. And most of all, you'll know what steps that you need to take. This is Unapologetic Wellness with the KIM Keep It Moving. I thought I might share a few tricks with you on how to transition from one place to another, from one job to your own. God bless. Hey, this is the KIM Keep It Moving McGrew coming to you with another segment of Unapologetic Wellness.